might be Casey Pearson, but I'll get it confirmed. Loose forward is Jack Eiley, gets it to Nat Brown. Nat Brown, well, he's beat the fullback, but he's held up because as did Nurse, who finds Bussey, who's impressed more recently for the first team. And Bussey finds a way to squeeze over and put the ball down for the first try. Jack Bussey of Featherstone Rovers. Scrum half is Hilliard, he hands the ball on. And he's got a man on his inside, but it's a forward pass from Hilliard as he went out wide. To Moran on the last. Little chip through, and Oldham player gets onto it nicely. Everyone's happy that he's onside, and that's a good try. Nurse, that was a short ball to Lewis Jones. Could have been forward, but adjudged okay. Here's Nurse again. Bussey, he's the class man, and he hands one off. He's scored one try, and he's over for another try. Is Jack Bussey. I said he's the class man, and the class man has scored his second try of the afternoon for Featherstone Rovers. Bussey. Oh, good play from Kitchen. He's only just gone on the field, and he's taken that David Nace ball there, and he's used some strength to get over that line and score that try for Featherstone Rovers. 3 metres away on the second phase of this penalty. Eiley on to Mother Doodoo. Been impressive in this first half as Mother Doodoo. Bussey, McKay. Oh, good quick hands. On the wing to Karen Johnson, who uses some great footwork to skip around the wingman. Number 16, Bruce Johnson. Bussey goes wide to McKay. Them two link up very well. McKay spins out of one tackle, gets the offload away. Oh, and good strength from Aaron Lyons. And Rovers here this afternoon are very, very impressive. Lewis Jones, good run. Great play. Ankles are tapped, but it doesn't stop Lewis Jones, who goes over for the try. And I'll tell you what, he's been a standout performer, and he deserves that try, does Lewis Jones. And what an excellent try it was. Oldham go down the right hand side. Connick, but it's a forward pass. Eiley drops the shoulder, powers his way through, spins over the line. A lovely try from loose forward Jack Eiley. Bussey goes high with a kick. Rovers are onside and compete for the ball. McKay comes down with it. McKay takes it. McKay spins out of the tackle. A beautiful try from Rovers. Into field, what can they do with it? Substitute Craig Noon kicks, but that's poor. Carr catches it on the full, so Rovers will begin with a tap on the 20. Referee lets Rovers get on with it. He didn't let Oldham in the first half, but let's not let that stop us. Here's Karen Johnson. Ragged down, but Rovers just 10 metres away now. Bedison at dummy half. Here's Mother Doodoo. Great run, great stretch. Great try! Bussey to McKay, good step. Gets the ball away, but gone forward. Chris Dean gets the ball over the top to Moran. Rovers are there though, they hold him up. Not only do they hold him up, they push him dead to make sure they get the ball back on the 20. Absolutely superb work from that Rovers defence. So Rovers tap the penalty. Goes to Tom Carr. Oh, what a ball. What a pass. Tom Carr, he just delayed it. Bussey feeds a scrum. Tom Carr dabs a little kick through. Kyron Johnson's chasing, bouncing great for him, but boy does he take it well. That is absolutely superb. Kyron Johnson. 1 or 2, maybe a few more, 3 or 4 will break into the first team. Here's one who's already had plenty of first team action, Mufaro Mavadudu. There'll be plenty more follow him as well. Bussy. Short ball to Kitch, and Kitch crashes over for his second try and brings the 70 up for Featherstone Rovers. Iliad dabs a kick through and it comes up nicely for him. Will Oldham have the last laugh? No, he's grounded. Picked up by Matty Brook. There's a few swinging arms there. Featherstone Rovers 72, Oldham 10. Tom Carr just gets rid of the ball. The referee says that'll do. The Rovers substitutes run on. The champagne makes its way on. What an absolutely superb performance, and what an absolutely superb season for Featherstone Rovers. The lads were just celebrating there, and 72 points to 6 and an unbeaten season. They deserve to celebrate.
Absolutely outstanding. They've been fantastic from pre-season all the way through to the grand final, and it just shows if they put the hard work in, they get the rewards.
And they sing the club song just like the first team, and they play to the patterns just like the first team. And this club is just, you know, right from scholarship right through to first team is just together.
Well, when Darryl Powell and Ryan Sheridan come in, they stamp the mark all the way through the grades, and they try to make them as professional as what we can. Myself and Matt Bramhold try to adhere and make what they play like at first team. Standards are set all the way through the club. I've just been speaking to Darryl, and him and Chev that's created a bit of a legacy here. 3 championships on the trot, so our standards are striving to be as good as what they are.
And these guys have been close before. I remember Whitehaven 2 or 3 years ago, and we were outmuscled a bit in a final last season. The Golden Point weren't it at Lee, but this season the boys just kicked on another level.
Yeah, we've got some very good players, and some players that will go on and play at other first team clubs, and rightly they deserve it. And we've got some players that will play at our first team club, but I just can't speak highly enough of the boys. Really proud from start to finish.
Tom, it don't get much better than that, does it? A team that you drew with a couple of weeks ago, the only slight blemish on the copybook, but absolutely destroyed them in this grand final.
Yeah, it was good. Good set of lads. We played at their place, it was a bit of a dogfight, like in the middle of an housing estate, wasn't really cracking, and just played well. Come here, just absolutely destroyed them, didn't we? So.
And you didn't cross for a try, but a man of the match performance, a great performance, and 12 out of 12 with a boot.
Yeah, good kicking season. Well, not really kicking, I'm used to be playing football on the east side. But yeah, thought I'd put a few over today.
And I read that you were You were on nights last night, so what was it? A couple of hours kip. Did you manage to get any sleep, or were you just thinking about the game?
No, got a couple out. Got home at 7. Got up at 12, and that'll do me for the day now. A good drink with these for a couple of days. So
I'm going to say you'll not be sleeping much tonight.
No, not for a couple of nights. I don't think now.
Well done, Tom. Great season, mate.
Yeah.
Daryl, we've just watched the reserves do the job, and it's a shame to call them reserves really, because there's a fair few in that team who could step up and do a job in years to come for Featherstone Rovers.
Yeah, without a doubt, and that's it's testimony to Danny Evans and Steve Armitage and Hayden and all the people who work with them. They've done a fantastic job. But the young blokes themselves have been excellent all year, and I've watched just about all the games, and they're a talented bunch of people. And there are some players in there who we will see play. They'll play in the Championship, and some of them I think have a fair old chance of playing at an higher level than that. So. It was a pleasure to watch them this year. I think it's been an absolute pleasure, and I sat down with them a while back and told them that, and some of the things that I've got to do is, in terms of loan players, is we don't really need them because these boys are good enough, and I've got to trust them enough to be able to give them that opportunity.
And I know they've had one or two disappointments in the last couple of years, a Golden Point defeat at Lee and a grand final defeat at Whitehaven, but this season unbeaten and just outstanding.
Yeah, they've been superb. They've played some real smart rugby league. They've scored a lot of points, and it's disappointing that they haven't been challenged a little bit more, to be honest. And hopefully next year the teams that are around us will step up and challenge them a bit more, and because that's where you get your players through, because they're being challenged on a more consistent basis. But you can only play what's put in front of you, and they've been sensational all year. They've really applied themselves, and Danny's a very, very good coach, and he's been growing all the time while I've been at the club, and I think he's done a special job, and I watch him work, and I'm proud to watch him grow and develop, and likewise with Steve. And I just think we've got a lot of really talented people at the club, whether they're coaching or playing, and it's a pleasure to be involved with them.
And do these guys train often with the first team? Because when you watch them play, I mean, they sing the same song as the first team, as we just heard, and a bit better than the first team possibly, some of them voices. But do they train together? Because it's just like watching one's like watching the other at times.
Yeah, we've got a system and structure across all the teams at the club that it has to change slightly depending on the age groups. But these boys play pretty much the same as us, and they do it very well. Did it better than we did the other night today, I thought. And yeah, they've got some real smart players in there. And like I say, we're one club. We have the same way of playing. We have the same skill sets that we work towards, and we're all trying to get the same thing for Featherstone Rovers, to be excellent at everything that we do.
Well, let's bring